Yo, what is up everyone? It is Glade here, and today I'm bringing you an updated island scan guide for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. If you own the originals, I made a guide for that about a year ago, and you should check that out because this will not apply to you. In this video, I'll go over what Pokemon are gone from the original Sun and Moon, what Pokemon you can find on each island each day, and what I recommend shiny hunting if you're into that kind of thing. But before that, I want to address some comments that were really common on my first video. The first of which were a lot of people saying that there was another YouTuber who got, say, a Charmander on their video. There are a lot of people who would hack the game to make Pokemon that didn't normally appear on Island Scan appear in their game and label it as real. I am like 99.99% sure that everything in here is correct. And there were also people who claiming they actually got like Pokemon like Charmander or Torchic, and those would be possible in this game, but that was not possible in the original Sun and Moon. So don't be that guy who lies about Pokemon that you got that you can't really get. And another common comment was, oh, I got this Pokemon on this day, and you said I'd get this Pokemon. Your DS time may be wrong, and if you want to check what that is, go to the home menu, and on the top right corner, I think it will tell you what day it is, and that day may be wrong. And then you can go into your system settings and change that. And you can also use that to get Pokemon that you wouldn't normally be able to get that day. So you could get a Friday Pokemon on a Monday. I think that's enough of that. So I'm going to move on to the next slide. Alright, so all the Pokemon on your screen right here are Pokemon that were obtainable with Island Scan in Sun and Moon and are no longer obtainable. So I was thinking that if I didn't do something like this, I might get comments saying, oh, another person found a Chikorita. So if you see any of these Pokemon appear through Island Scan in another video, that person is playing the original Sun and Moon. On Sunday, you can find a Charmander with Counter, a Ralts with Misty Terrain, a Rhyhorn with Guard Split, and an Electros with Crunch. And I believe that Charmander and Ralts are good shiny targets because shiny Charizard looks amazing, and both of Ralts' evolutions look amazing in their shiny forms. And Ralts is really like a 2-for-1 deal here because it has 2 evolutions, so you can get it one Sunday and come back the next Sunday. Or actually, if you use the special QR codes, you can get 2 in one day. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And also, I feel like I should mention that Island Scan does not increase your shiny odds. So, just because you want like one of these shinies here, it's not going to be easier to get just because it's Island Scan. So either you can just run around doing random encounters in the grass, hoping you find the Island Scan Pokemon, and they're pretty common, or you can catch one and use the Masuda method to try and breed for its shiny. On Monday, you can get a Squirtle with Aqua Jet, a Spheal with Belly Drum, a Swinub with Icicle Spear, and an Aggron with Reversal. There's not really much to say here. On Tuesday, you can get an Onix with Rototiller, a Combuskin with Low Kick, a Prinplup with Power Trip, and a Rotom that doesn't have any special moves for some reason. On Wednesday, you can get a Horsey with Water Pulse, a Honedge with Wide Guard, a Grottle with Heavy Slam, and a Leavanny with Grassy Terrain. And I believe Honedge and Grottle are really good shiny targets. Shiny Aegislash being a Black Sword, that just looks really amazing. But Shiny Grottle, I would not recommend evolving, because Shiny Turtwig and Grottle look a lot better than Shiny Torterra. It actually looks pretty good in Gens 4 and 5, but they kind of messed it up in Gen 6. On Thursday, you can get a Scatterbug with Rage Powder, a Beedrill that doesn't have any special moves, a Pidgeot with Steel Wing, and a Chestnut with Spikes. And Beedrill and Pidgeot, they don't seem good at first, but their Mega Evolutions are pretty good. But Scatterbug, it doesn't have a Mega Evolution. Vivian is not going to be very good for you. But it has patterns, depending on where you're playing the game, so that's pretty cool. On Friday, you can get a Bulbasaur with Grassy Terrain, a Grovyle that also has grassy terrain, a Monferno with Power Up Punch, and a Greninja with Bestow, which is such a terrible move that they shouldn't have even bothered giving it any special moves, or at least probably just give it a better special move. And also, Friday is the only day where you're guaranteed to get a starter. And I doubt you're gonna, have everything memorized after watching this video, but you can't take away the fact that on Friday you're guaranteed to get a starter. Also, Shiny Grovyle and Shiny Greninja look amazing. And lastly, on Saturday, you can get a Litwick with Endure, a Marshtomp with Counter, an Axew with Counter, and a Delphox with Wish. And Delphox is an amazing shiny. I would definitely recommend hunting that. And there we go. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope this guide was helpful. If you own the original Sun and Moon, or you're just curious, you can go back and watch my guide about that. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it, and consider watching my other content, and if you figure out you enjoy my other content, subscribe as well. Anyway, this is 150 Glade, signing out. Stay awesome, and peace.